My name is Chris Akez, and this is Your Best Life Defined. I hope you're doing well today. Hope you woke up this morning excited about some of the stuff you get to do. That's kind of a good feeling when you've got something exciting planned for the day and you're just like rocking and rolling it. You're living it. You're loving it, right? The sad thing is not everybody gets to do that. I think we lose sight of who we are sometimes, and we go down these paths, and before we actually get ourselves on track, before we actually figure out there's an easier and a better way to do it, we get ourselves trapped. I call that being trapped on the wrong side of life. Now, what that really means is it's not about any particular thing you're doing. It's about how the things that you have in your life, that you've invited into your life, actually feel. You wake up every day and you make this list of choices, and some of those choices are predetermined, like the decision to go to work. That decision to have to show up at work every day and do what you do and endure the things you do are partly required because you have chosen the life you've chosen, right? You have to make X amount of dollars if you're going to pay for to pay the amount of debt that you carry, right? And that might be perfect. You might be on the right side of life with that. And the only way that we can gauge that, and that's what this conversation is about, is it's about trying to make a determination, find a starting point for evaluating your life. My gauge for evaluating whether I'm on the right side of life or not, or if I woke up on the wrong side of life, or I'm trapped by the wrong side of life, is how does it feel for me to wake up in the morning? How does it feel inside when I think about the things I have to do every day? People who wake up on the right side of their life or are engaged in activities that actually inspire them and live in their life to their best feel pretty damn good about it most of the time. And those people usually look at even the burdens like having to work or do those things that they do as simply a sideline to the benefits that it creates. I mean, I worked in that federal prison for years, and not every day was a great day. But I ground through it. I pushed through it simply because it opened up so many opportunities for me in the rest of my life. It gave me a really nice place to live. It gave me the opportunity to experience and explore things in life that I wouldn't have been able to explore had I not taken that job, had I not faced that struggle. When you look at the things you're doing in your life, and we talk about this and how this applies to your life, if you want to determine whether you're trapped on the wrong side of your life or not, or you're trapped on the wrong side of your life, all it takes is an evaluation. How does it feel to wake up to the life you live? If it doesn't feel energizing and amazing, if you don't have those moments where you're just elated by your choices, maybe there's the chance that you actually chose the wrong side of life. Now, most people won't admit this. I'm going to tell you right now, most people will never admit that their life sucks. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how does it feel to live your life? Wake up every day, you got to clean up dog crap, the yard's a mess, you're working your ass off, you're not getting any help. I mean, the list goes on of why you could be on the wrong side of your life. You struggle every day. It's 3 weeks into the month. You have all those bills sitting on the counter, and you don't want to get into them because you just don't want to fight about it again. Wow. That sucks, huh? Wrong side of life. I haven't had any of those moments in years. I don't remember the last time me and Sandy, or Sandy and I had an issue that actually resulted in her crying because her heart was broken, or because I had been mean to her, or for that matter, anyone had been mean to her. When someone says something to you like, "I think you're drinking too much," you're probably on the wrong side of life. When someone says to you, don't yell at me anymore, please. Don't yell at me anymore. You don't have the right to yell at me anymore. You're probably on the wrong side of life. See, that's the scary part of this, about this whole thing. I don't do politics. I think there's a certain amount of thief and scandalous bastard in every politician you will ever meet. Now, we have some that are more prominent than others. But I think that basically what we see right now is a bunch of people who wake up on the wrong side of life every day, and they want us to join them. I don't know. I mean, let's just skip who the candidates are for president. Can you imagine that the goal is to actually hand 4 more years of the same hate that's been created in the previous 4 years? In this past 4 years, I can guarantee you the one thing Mr. Trump has done is he's created hate. Now, you don't have to like me for this or don't. I don't care. Look at where the country's at. We are as divided as we've ever been. And I'm going to just make a forecast. It would not surprise me one bit if Trump isn't actually going to attempt to stage a coup. Can you imagine that? America, we're rolling along. All of a sudden, this millionaire convinces us it's okay for him to take over the country. Wow, that'd be a trip, wouldn't it? Just speculating. I don't know, because it's not going to change my life anyway. Not going to change my life one bit. If you're waking up and your heart isn't full of kindness, if you're not feeling gratitude for the things you have around you, if you're not excited about your future, there's parts of your life that are on the wrong side. You're trapped. You're trapped on the dark side or the wrong side of life. If you're not excited about the fact that, yeah, you have struggles, but amid those struggles is success, amid those struggles is going to be win, giving you access to things you do, you're probably trapped on the wrong side of life. And just so you know, the world doesn't care. The world does not care. Your banker doesn't care. The guy that sells you that big truck you can't afford does not care what happens to you once you walk out the door. They don't give two shits about you because guess what? Just like you, they spend their entire life thinking about them. So let's say that your life is perfect. Let's say you're standing in the sun every day and doing what you love to do. Even then, the only reason you wouldn't be looking at your horizon, scanning your horizon for more amazing things to do, is if all those opportunities have been accomplished, if all those things have been done, or if you're dead. I don't care what your life looks like. There's always an opportunity to do something better. Always an opportunity to say, okay, I see where we're at here, Sandy. We're sitting in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's beautiful. The colors are changing. The water is amazing. I love being close to my kids. I love this adventure. But what's next? I'm getting excited about going back to Colorado. I'm getting excited about spending 5 months in Colorado because there is a new adventure there. There is a new something to get excited about. There is a new something to be re-energized about. Some things about life never get tiring. And there's a certain amount of familiarity. Every once in a while, you want to just be around people you know, right? I was trapped on the wrong side of life for most of our life. Our life was driven by ideas that were given to us, just like you. The ideas your parents gave you, the examples around us, our grandparents, the media, they all told us what we needed to do to be happy. And like good people, we did it. We listened. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll get me a job, and then I'll go to the banker, and I'll borrow some money. Yeah, son, that's how we do it. That's a good plan. Can you imagine if your grandfather had ever pulled you aside and said, hey, listen, son, working sucks. Listen, son, don't be busting your ass for a bunch of shit that you're going to stack in your garage. Hey, son, listen, don't be wasting your money on a big-ass house because you don't like doing yard work and you don't like cleaning house. Spend your money on some shit that's actually fun, that you love, and then turn that into your life. Build your life around that, huh? Can you imagine if they taught us that? And just so you know, the world does not want you to be an individual. The world does not want you to listen to this. The world does not. Those people out there that are trying to manipulate and do what they're doing and doing all this ugliness in our country right now, they do not want you to realize that you can do better. They want you to stay right where you're at and be scared and concerned and to not trust your neighbors and your friends and to create that anxiety within you so you feel like you're about to lose something. And of all this bullshit that's going on, that's probably the one thing that's right on the mark. You feel it? You feel like you're getting ready to lose something? Well, you are. You are. You're getting ready to lose today if you spend another minute of it doing things that don't inspire you. If you spend another minute of it accepting the fact that tomorrow you'll do the same thing. Just me saying, I show up every day. I show up every day because I believe that there's someone within you. There's someone who's listening who's going to say, you know what, I think this guy's right. Why am I doing what I am doing? And if I can't come up with a good enough reason, then I need to find a reason to stop doing it. Because that's really what it comes down to when you think about it. If you're doing something and you can't find a good enough reason to do it, why do it? And on the other side of that, the reason that we are able to accomplish great things is because the great things we accomplish are things we are excited about doing. It's not hard for me to show up here every day. Sometimes I struggle, sometimes I don't, but it's never this debate like it is going to the gym or losing weight or accomplishing that goal or going back to school, doing any of those things that actually will change your life. This is going to change my life. You watch. because that's how it happens. You jump out into the world and you be seen and you share your ideas and you with an honest intent just to help you live a better life. Good gifts are coming my way. Good gifts will come. They already have. Every day I get to wake up and think about me so I can talk to you, so I can try and understand why I'm saying what I'm saying and where it's going. If you're not waking up excited about your life, you're probably trapped on the wrong side of life. That other side is there. That other side is there, and all you have to do is step into the light. So keep that in mind. Keep a kind heart. As always, just pay attention to the people around you and come from good energy. The reason that the world is in such a mess right now is because there's such chaos in the energy. I mean, there's so many negative, hateful people. I'm going to do a podcast later on. I hope you'll check it out. It's called Waking Up Hating Somebody or something of that nature. You'll see it. But we're going to talk about some hate here in the next couple days and a few other things you might be interested in. But until then, just wake up in the morning with a glad heart. Take that time to be thankful for all the things you have and appreciate all the people in your life, and strive to be kind. Strive to set that anger and frustration aside and not blame other people for your situation. Take charge every day and be excited about living. Until next time, just remember, my name is Chris Huckes, and today's your day. Make it a good one.